MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jacob deGrom is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now into the box, Matt Duffy. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman, Matt
First pitch on the way.
Duffy.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
67 degrees our game time temperature. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2.
Ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 11 home runs and 31 RBIs. The 1-0. Now a ball hit on a rope to left. That had the distance, but it is a foul ball. Bryant, a Nevada native. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So the next to bat will be Anthony Rizzo. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First pitch on its way. In previous duels with deGrom, he has an even 10 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And he fouls this one off.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Full count still. Base hit into right center. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. (0-1) count, the pitch. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
One and one. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready with the 2-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Rizzo on third with 2 out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He set the 3-2. And there's a base hit on the line. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first.
Ball
That
2.
misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 2-1 home. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Smith retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case.
Dan Winkler will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. And there's one down now. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo.
Nope, that's
He'll
down.
take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to
that's
their
a ball.
at-bats, and it's working for them.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peterson on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
That is good. The right fielder, Michael.
Up next, Michael Conforto. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Bryant trying to get there. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Peterson. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The first baseman.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0.
That's ball.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Ready with the 2-0.
Ball in.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Next to dig in, Dominic Smith. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That's the ball.
So watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
No strike.
And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this will be fouled away. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Ready with the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. From the stretch, the 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. He'll come to the plate with it, and they get to force it home. Here's Jock Peterson now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's out.
Now here's the pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Fouled off. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jock Peterson goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Catcher Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Fastball well outside. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks third best on this Chicago ball club. Here's Jake Marisnick. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
2-0 count. The pitch fouled away. The 2-1 is outside for a ball. And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 44.
So now the pitcher, Dan Winkler. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First pitch on the way. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. McNeil's got it for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Stepping up is J.D. Davis. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Davis.
Now here's the first offering. Popped him up. Duffy over to his left. He's got it one away.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So now to the plate, James McCann. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Happ is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
Next to hit is Jacob DeGrom. First pitch on its way. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. 0-1 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0.
That's ball
And he
2.
misses 2-1. Now pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Stepping in once again is Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Counts 1-0.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Got a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And now a pitch on the way. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Popped up. McCann has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Now to bat, Ian Happ. He singled first time up. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2
Well,
strikes.
you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Strike taken, the throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Comes set and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Baez stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Ball, that's
Pitch
low.
taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago.
I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it?
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And now the first pitch.
Hey!
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
The right fielder, number 30. Michael Conforto.
In now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Skied into straightaway right. Marisnik is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First offering on its way. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
0-1.
Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Fouled off. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. He played 3 full, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the AB on its way.
The count's 1-1.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit to short. Right to him. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Into the box, Jake Marisnick, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Drew a base on balls his first time up. Two balls and no strikes.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So here now's the pitcher, Dan Winkler, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here's the pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
The left fielder, Dominic Smith.
First pitch of the AB now. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Ready now is Francisco Lindor as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. One run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he popped him up. Bryant is over to take a look. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third base, J.D. Davis.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. Try again, 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Marisnick is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Matt Duffy.
The second baseman, Matt Duffy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The
Down
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Down the left field line and deep.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Verdugo comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1
And
strike.
here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting
that ball went
pitcher.
out.
Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
3-1 to him now. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's set and the pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Joey Lucchesi trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. And so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 offering. Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 0-2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Rizzo over at second. Happ on at first with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone. on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Standing in now, Jock Peterson. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Middle of the night at Citi Field. It's the Cubs 5 and the Mets 1. And now in the box, James McCann flew out last time up.
The catcher, James McCann.
First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And that's over. 2-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's down to 3rd. Bryant's got it. And there's 1 away.
The pitcher, number 47, Joey Casey.
Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Mets, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now the 1-0. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Softly hit out towards short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. David Peterson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 23, David Peterson.
Plate now is Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. I got to count 2-2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now back.
Striding in is Jake Marisnick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And that misses 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Three and two now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Davis brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. To the plate now, Dan Winkler. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're up 5-1. Ryan Jensen enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 21, Ryan Jensen.
Alex Verdugo back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First delivery to him. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey.
1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
no problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 5-1. Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not So here is Matt Duffy. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And now the first pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The back, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next, Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now at the plate is Anthony Rizzo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So now to the plate, Ian Happ standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Last half of the 7th here. And next it'll be the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And he popped him up. Duffy might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
1-2 to Dominic Smith. So 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He grounded out last time up. First delivery to him. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bouncer up the middle. And that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to stand in is J.D. Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nope. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jeurys Familia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jonathan Villar is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in will be Javier Baez, lifetime against Familia. He's 1 for 4. First delivery to him.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next, here is Jock Peterson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Here's the 0-2. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Peterson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnik.
And now, Jake Marisnik, lifetime against Familia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
The 1-1. Our score as we play the 8th. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnik. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, James McCann.
The catcher, James McCann.
First offering. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-2 pitch. A little low. It's 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Here's another 2-2. Changeup called strike three as he rolls his eyes at the call. One away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Villar, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
A high fastball is in there. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First offering on its way. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Marisnick is under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 5-1. Edwin Diaz enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Jason Hayward will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Comes in here right at 260. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Second baseman, Matt Duffy.
So stepping in is Matt Duffy. He bounced out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Chris Bryant, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count is 1-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Anthony Rizzo would be next. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs are down in order. They're up 5-1. Rowan Wick, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder, Alex.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's it.
Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hap is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And now here is Michael Conforto, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The pitch. Ball 1.
Outside.
One out, nobody on. And he'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Fouled away. full count now. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Wick has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Conforto stands at first with 1 out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
From the stretch. Call the strike there. 2-1. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Andrew Chafin takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. That'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First delivery to him, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hard hit towards center. Happ is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dan Winkler notches his 3rd win of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.